viewers, welcome to another edition of the M&N Show. I am your host, Ngozi Mbanu. Tonight we have in the studio a member of the Nigerian UK Golfing Association, the founder of the Nigerian Kids Golf, and the talented golfer himself, who has extended his passion to all the kids who are aspiring to become golfers. He is the one and only Kenny T. Welcome to M&N Show.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Now, Kenny T, you are a golfer. You're also one of the executives in Nigerian UK Golfing Association. Can you tell us why, what made you to get into golf?
Well, I got into golf about 10 years ago. Right from young age, I've been an avid sports person.
Okay.
My secondary school, my university days, I was an athlete. Right. I was a long jumper, triple jumper, and a 4x100 meters sprinter. Okay. Throughout my university career, I've won 2 gold medals, 3 silver medals, and 4 bronze medals in athletics. Right. As far as golf is concerned, I just needed something else to do because obviously I didn't have the physical strength to do active athletics. So I picked up golf about 10 years ago. 10 years ago? Yeah. So how has it been? Fantastic. I wish I picked it up when I was 1 year old. So what's your handicap at the moment as we speak? I play off a humble handicap of 6. And what does 6 mean to somebody who is listening that doesn't know what we're talking about? In golf, when you start playing and you start getting handicaps, the worst you can be is 28. Okay. The better you get, the lower you become. So and the best you can be really is 0. Okay. So if you're the closer you are to 0, that means you're getting closer to being as good as you can, really. All right. So who are the people behind this Nigerian Kids Golf? Okay, what it is earlier this year, I went with my son, who is only 8 years old, to the European Kids Golf Championships. Okay. I was really, really touched by what I saw, where you had over 500 children from 50 different countries who attended. I mean, the commitment from parents was awesome. People flew from all over the world. Even some parents brought professional caddies to come and manage their children. I went with a good friend, who in my views, are pioneers of Nigerian Kids Golf, Godfrey Obo and Evelyn Obo. All right. They took in with their daughter, Georgia, who is now 10 years old, but they've been to that event about 3 times. Okay. And they've kind of spawned all of this together. And then Godfrey and I sat down and said, hang on, 2016 Olympics is coming up in Nigeria. What is Nigeria doing as a country? That's right, yeah. And we said, we can do this. And we left there, tried to put the infrastructure together, put the thoughts together, set up a website, got a logo together. And that's how it came about, to say we're going to start Nigerian Kids Golf. But obviously, to be able to reach a wider community of people across the world, we kind of did a bit of rebranding. Okay. And that's how we came about with Kids Golf International. Kids Golf International. So Kids Golf International takes care of any events worldwide, which is annual championships or events in the UK or anywhere except Nigeria. Okay. While Nigerian Kids Golf, which technically is a trading name of Kids Golf International, will take care of local events and other programs that we do in Nigeria. Okay. So that's how this, but it's really 2 organizations, one vision. Okay. And that is to nurture kids to be sporting ambassadors. Ah, that's very good. So what sources are you applying to fund this venture? At the moment, most of it has been personal monies, to be honest, spent. Okay. But the events tend to pay for themselves because we do charge parents a fee for entering the events. And out of that fee, we kind of split it to pay the green fees for the golf courses we're using because we don't have our own golf course yet. Hopefully we'll get one soon. We use it to buy trophies. We use it to maintain the website.
Trophies, which are these ones I'm seeing here?
Yeah, we use to buy trophies. We use to maintain the website. And other forms of communication that may be required, like printing posters, you know, and other things we do. So in technical terms, we're non-profit. We're not there to make money and make use of money and keep in our pockets. We're there to take as much as we can from people. Individuals do give us money as well, but we spend pretty much everything back to be able to help these children, you know, grow and understand the game.
So this is more of nurturing the children?
Yes, it's about nurturing the children.
All right. What challenges are you facing setting up this venture?
Well, from the concept, it wasn't much of a challenge, but the real challenge is, to be honest, with the Nigerians, because golf as a game in Nigeria is almost seen as an elitist game. Okay. It's pretty much, the rich man's game.
Okay, that's what they call it,
money,
yes.
Big money, and really it's not. Because if you look at it, you buy a set of golf clubs for maybe £300, but you use the same golf clubs for like 6-7 years. So if you look at that over time, you're usually buying that club for less than £10. That's one. Yes, the difficult part is you've got the challenge to try and educate the children or the parents that is not the case. It is not an elitist game. It's a game for everyone. It's a game for you to teach your children now, so that when they grow up, there's a lot of things they can learn from the game itself. It's not just playing golf. It's about the values. It's the only game I know that if you make a mistake, you call a mistake upon yourself because of your conscience. It's a game of truth. It's a game of humility. It's a game that controls temper. It's a game that literally does everything and molds a child. A 10-year-old child is pretty much almost as mature as a 15-year-old child.
Because
they play golf.
They play golf.
A 10-year-old child that plays golf is almost as mature as a 15-year-old child who doesn't play golf because of what they learn.
Does it have anything to do with the etiquettes around it?
Seriously, it has to do with etiquette, the way the game is carried. Again, people may see that as some kind of like an elitist thing, but it's not. It's just a game that is so decent, you know. And you know, unlike many other sports where there's a lot of things, scandals here and there, you don't really get that with golfers today or professional golfers as such.
Well, I have 3 of my kids are playing golf, and they're with you as well. So.
Yes, and
you're right. I'm noticing it because they have, they always have to remember the etiquette once they got the golf bags on their shoulders. So that's one of it. Championship events in Nigeria.
Yes.
Can you share more light on this?
Right. Yes, obviously charity begins at home. And yes, we started with Nigerian Kids Golf and then Kids Golf International. And the 2 events are kind of the same. Kids Golf International will manage trying to get people from all over the world to converge in Nigeria. We are hoping to, well, the golf course, IBB Golf Club in Abuja will be hosting us. We're hoping to host up to 264 children.
254 children?
64 golfers from the age of 5 to 18 years old.
From UK or?
UK, worldwide. It's worldwide. It's on the internet. You can register on the internet. For the first All-African Junior Championships. In the past, most of the events held in Nigeria are pretty much within Nigeria or just a section of Africa.
That's right.
This is the first of its kind. We are trying to, tell the world that we can host them. You know, we too can play golf. Come and we want to show them what we can do, and there will be a Ryder Cup style between homegrown Nigerian golfers and people who come from abroad. And we're hoping to be able to nurture this game, play it year after year, to take it on from there. But the more important thing about this particular event is that it is recognized by the US Kids Golf Foundation, which is going to be a qualifier for their European Championships 2-3 months down the line, because the event is being held in April 2011, and also the World Championships. And again, the PGA of America have agreed to sponsor
Of America?
Of America. One child, one male and one female golfer of our choice for 1 week, and all expenses paid trip to the US. They have only 2 training facilities in the US. And this one is in Port St. Lucie in Florida. The children will stay there for a week and get some good training, young masters golf. as well, who are spending 4, 5, 6 hours there.
Right.
Not everybody has that kind of time. But by bringing golf closer to the communities, like, for example, setting up driving ranges within universities or educational institutions, we'll be able to teach people for 1 hour, 2 hours, and they can develop their game before carrying on to the golf course to play for as longer time. So yes, we have those 3 bodies right now. We're open to collaborating with other people or other organizations who want to work with us.
All right. So what is the best golf course in Nigeria? Would I
the
be
best
asking?
golf course in Nigeria? I haven't been to that many for me to be able to say one, so I wouldn't want to rate anyone right now. I've been to Akwa Ibom, the Meridian, which is brilliant. I've heard about the one in Benue State, which is also being run by a Ghanaian professional. I understand it's very good. Ikoyi Golf Club 1938.
That's the IBB, isn't it?
No, Ikoyi,
that's Ikoyi.
Ikoyi Golf Club 1938, I believe, is also fantastic. I understand it's a tight course, but it's fantastic as well.
All right.
So yeah, there are quite a few courses, and I hope that, you know, we can build a lot more courses to foster the game. 2016 is coming. Nigeria needs to, you know, rise up. It will be kind of criminal for us, for the event to make a debut entry into the Olympics, and we don't provide a golfing athlete. It's going to be quite painful.
So would I say that's one of the things that have driven?
Yes, it's a key. I mean, in terms of being a key factor that is driving this, yes, it is. We're hoping that over the next 5 years to be able to identify a few athletes that we can coach and take them through a series of training and coaching and competitions in preparing them for the Olympics.
So how often do you play golf?
Here in the UK,
where in the UK?
Here in the UK, we organize events every month. I know the winter months are coming. We're going to watch the weather. But it's our aim to be able to play through the winter. You know, that's because winter is kind of a good time to play golf, because that's when you kind of build on the following season. And obviously, because we have an international event coming up in April, pretty much in the new season, we need to get, you know, children in this side of the world or the rest of the world ready. So we play every month, and information about that is on the website, www.
The details are on the screen right now.
The events are there. We have the local events and we have the international events. Just register and we'll pick that up.
All right. And beside organizing golf events, do you have any other programs or objectives and how you intend to achieve this?
Yes. What it is, obviously, golf is a game that needs a lot of enlightenment. And some of our programs and objectives is to enlighten the parents on the benefits of playing golf.
All right.
Obviously, with context of Nigeria, if you look at the Western world, a lot of them are very focused on talent development, even more than education. I'm not saying education is not important, but education is actually complementing talent.
Right.
And you know, the kids tend to get developed right from a young age, because by the time they turn 10 years down the line, they become professionals. By the time they turn, you know, 17, 18, and they're where they want to be, rather than starting too late in the time. So our program is to try and enlighten parents on the benefits of the game. We also have programs to develop golfing ranges, golf academies in Nigeria, within the local community, not far away from where they are, maybe like university institutions or schools, so that people can have a better understanding that this is not a rich man's game. It's a game for everyone, and anybody who wants to learn can play.
Just like any other activity, or
just like
any other game.
Exactly. We want golf to be as accessible as football is. Pretty much the case.
So do you really think the next Tiger or Anika will be coming from Black Africa?
No doubt. Definitely. I have no doubt in that happening. 100% sure.
Thank you very much, Kenny T. I call him KT. Well, thank you very much, because you're doing a great job. At least it's not very easy to nurture children, to bring them into what you have passion in, and I'm sure you're getting the joy of what you want to put across. And I wish you all the best, and I hope that it goes well when you go to Nigeria. And please come back and tell us how it went.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and that's all we have for you tonight. And see you next week. Odaro. Kokwana lapia. Ndibaye. Kachifa.